I just started talking, Vision. Let me know. Dude, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just talking shit. I'm just on, man. We're supposed to do this stream, and I think CMP is dealing with his brother or something like that. So that's not happening anymore. Uh, I'm on like call right now, technically. Um, typing and stuff right now. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm like, at work, on call. Uh, have no agenda. Have nothing to talk about, really. Uh, yeah, man, we'll just talk about something and have a good time real quick. Won't be on too long. Um, first things first, I was gonna be like crazy Thursday already, September 21st already. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So that's crazy. Here's some all right, so we'll get into something different, right? How do you guys feel about how do you guys feel about YouTube? I want to do like this like series of videos and stuff. I'm gonna do it. I just don't. It'll probably be next week or the week after. I might ruffle some feathers, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Um, it's kind of like I talked to Shane about doing this. I think I'm honestly gonna put it out and just do it. But yeah, I'm just talking shit. Like I said, I have no agenda. I came home so we could do this stream, and because it got canceled, now I have like nothing to do. So I'm just kind of like bullshitting. So, and I'm like tired as hell, man. I've worked. Ooh, in the last 6 weeks, I have worked 56 hours. I did the last 9 weeks actually. I did 48 last 10 hours, 10 weeks. So I did 48, 56, 56, 56, 56, 66.5 hours, 77 hours, 65 hours. This week I'm doing 55 hours. Next week I'm doing 48 hours. And I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. And it's crazy because like I did like a stretch to where for like 3 months in a row I worked 114 hours in one week. This is years back, but I could generally say I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Um, you know, tomorrow I go in, just do a regular shift and I'm off on the weekend, so I'm definitely gonna recharge the battery and stuff like that. Um, I want to like I'm trying to like be like consistent and stuff. 'Cause it's crazy. People will be like, "Oh, where you at, man? We ain't got to upload, in a while and stuff like that." But sometimes I just don't be feeling it, and I never want to be like fake on screen on video. So I just like would rather like not put anything out versus like, "Hey guys, this is the greatest thing freaking ever." And I think you guys should buy it. I think you guys should support it. I think you guys should. I don't want to be like that type of person. You know what I mean? So like, it's just tough for me to like fake something if my heart really isn't in it. Um, but even when I like look at the growth of the channel, man, dude, like that first year trajectory was like crazy, man. Got like 900 subscribers out the gate. Then literally for like the last year and a half because of work, obviously had to really step back, which sucked from a hobby standpoint in terms of like just having fun and stuff like that. That's the reason why you guys don't see me on like a lot of the streams anymore, just due to work schedule and stuff like that. Um, I Danny Lee, and so, but we still talk to all the boys though. Obviously, just don't be on the shows and stuff. Yeah, man, I gotta start doing like a bunch of like. I mean, I got a bunch of pre-recorded like ideas, videos, and stuff that I want to put out. So I would probably say like my 2024 word is probably dedication, man. I gotta be like really dedicated in terms of just everything, man. Just everything. So that's pretty much that. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Not too much, just talking stuff. We were supposed to do a stream with Steve, and I think he's under the weather. So
Oh,
I got like 45 minutes before I got to head back to work. So actually, Supervisor Williams, nothing much. Huh?
You hear the news?
What news?
That Kenny quit and Daryl's new project manager?
I fucking heard the news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's intense, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, so much for allies. You have to have a degree to be a project manager.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit happens.
Yes, dude. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm fucking stoked for that guy, dude. That guy, he's been busting ass for like 3 fucking years straight, dude. So he deserves it more than anybody.
Hey, no doubt.
Yep.
Hey,
Fucking, any other gossipy news is into why Kenny left? Or
nah, man. But that bitch Wolf won't be getting a ride home no more.
yeah. That's so fucking true. Well, that is
what'd you invite me
She can
to?
get it for a minute, bro. She can take a cab home. She's got like 2 months left. She can take a cab.
Hey, she definitely can, man. Hey, where you working tonight?
I'm not, man. I'm off.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll call you back, man.
Yeah, all right, dude. Okay.
All right.
Later.
That's one of the like crazy people at the place. My bad. Whatever. I should have muted it, but whatever. Anyways,
That's fun. A life
yep.
inside of cash there.
Yeah. It's my last day being a supervisor, by the way. Probably should have mentioned that. It's my last day being a supervisor. Yeah.
So what's that mean?
It means my manager. I'm making a whole video on this later, by the way. If you're Piggy, Casual, Vibranium Jim, Buck, you know the story already. Fuck my manager. Straight up. Fuck him. Like if there was a guy I could hire who had fucking AIDS I would literally be like, here's $100. Go fucking ram him in the fucking ass. I'm not even fucking playing. Fuck this dude. Literally. Fuck him. Like, seriously, man. I'm just talking shit because I'm tired as fuck. But if you okay, I'm gonna like record this story and I'm gonna put it out in like a week. And
I'm just gonna hide over here.
Nah, you're good, Britton. I tell you, man, I'm talking shit, man. There's no agenda. Just talking shit. But like, nah, dude, seriously, I'm gonna record the video in like a week and try to like condense the whole like story into like 15 minutes. And yeah, but that shit is officially over. And
why don't we talk something fun though? That's not life.
I got the last laugh is all I'll say to end it. I got the last laugh.
All right. That's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, now's a break from reality.
What's up, Vane? Oh, man. That was a funny work call, though. What's up, Luke? What's going on? Oh, God. Nah, dude, other than that, man, on a good note, I am in like an incredible place collecting. There's a couple more things to sell because it's the right thing to do. Shout out Lord Vader, by the way, man. Incredible quote that he has said, by the way. But yeah, man, all I have left now is XM Iron Fist, Iron Studios Storm, Iron Studios Cyclops. I'm going to add Sideshow Collectibles Thor exclusive, Sideshow Collectibles Scarlet Witch. God damn, we're fucking dropping shit. Sideshow Collectibles Captain Marvel. When I first saw the Captain Marvel, I really wanted it. And then every time I walk by it.
So why did you really want it?
Jesus Christ, Brenton.
Let's get to the bottom of this. See, it must have been like hype or something. Like people were just talking about it.
Hey, pause real quick. So here's the funny thing. I had this other channel. This is like, well, the channel officially ended like 3 months before I bought my first statue. I won't say the N-word. However, I used to do these videos called Real N-word Stories. And I got it from this other YouTuber who was doing them. And it's basically just like a black man's fucked up story. So it's pretty much like that. It's like a story time basically. But it was just really, really funny. And that's basically what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna be doing a bunch of those. But back to the collecting. Muck, dear God, yeah, I know. Cass, what's your opinion of the Hawk versus Dio? I actually like it. I wish that Sideshow would do more versus. I think once a year they should put out a fan poll, and whatever fan poll wins, as long as they can get a guaranteed, let's just say 250 minimum, they should do it. I don't know if it's Rhino versus Spider-Man or some, like, just whatever it is. Like, you know, I can't think of like a good dial right now, but they need to do more. I think they're very popular. I think people would buy them if they actually made them. Like, again, they don't have to do a bunch of them, but you know a handful.
Do the poll in Let Your Geek Sideshow. Utilize your Facebook group for what people want.
Yeah.
You know, give like 5 options and then let people vote and then do one.
Yeah, true. But to answer your question, I don't know about Sideshow Captain Marvel. I don't know. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, that portrait. The portrait. Okay. Here's the thing. When I see the portrait on it, I don't like it as much as I thought I would in person. Like,
okay. Well, let's take a step back from that. Before you even see the portrait, how do you feel about Captain Marvel as a character? Is it a top 5 character?
No.
Top 10 character?
It's not top 5 or 10. Even if you categorize it like top 5 Avengers, if you want to be like more crunched in, still not top 5.
Top 15 character?
No.
Do you see where we're going down this path?
I see we're going down this path. Oh dear God, I am sick, and yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick.
You fell prey to like the ultimate thing of just like getting hyped and buying something that you didn't really want or need.
Yeah, Captain America versus Red Skull would be awesome. That's a solid one.
Yeah, but they did that already, so I don't know if they would revisit ones that they've already done.
I'm trying to think. Ooh, I would love to see Spider-Man versus Scorpion, and I want to see newspaper articles with what's his name, Jenna Jameson.
Yeah.
I want to see newspapers of like his kind of like face on the front page saying like Spider-Man or something like that. I think that would be real cool, real creative.
You know, you need a Spider-Man versus Doc Ock to not utilize like a really cool pose where he's dodging the tentacles.
Yeah.
You know, that to me that's a real miss. Like that sells itself.
Yeah, it does. This is a no-brainer. I don't know why this hasn't even been thought of.
I mean, you could do this. You could do Daredevil versus Bullseye.
I have been begging for a Bullseye where I gave up. I literally gave up. I
don't think it's ever gonna come to fruition at this point.
If they did this before a Bullseye, I'm gonna speak to Chad that Casual keeps mentioning.
I mean, it could be really like Spider-Man has so many.
Yeah.
That you could do, and that would look cool. I mean, a Lizard would be cool.
Lizard would be real cool.
Sandman would be cool. Mysterio probably would still be cool.
Yeah.
Like there's it just prints itself. You know, you're pretty much making money right there, but they'll focus on weirder things.
Yeah.
Even like a Wolverine. I know they did Wolverine versus Sabretooth. At least I'm pretty sure they already did that one.
I don't know if that one would sell as much.
You don't think so?
I feel like people already got those.
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't know if they would redo ones that they already did too to like update them.
Yeah.
Because they did that Daredevil versus Punisher.
You
know, even like they could probably do. I want a Thor versus Hulk.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
A fun one. But there's so many battles that are worth capturing that I think are neat to add to display.
Yeah.
And I guess even late night suggested throw up the bat symbols. You know, what if they did Batman ones? Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash.
What if it didn't always have to be a superhero? Like, what if we could get Bane versus Joker? You know, like, does it have to have a hero in there? What if it's your two favorite rogues? You know, Penguin versus Killer Croc.
But they don't really fight. I mean, you could have them.
Do they not never fight? Damn, they don't. Yeah. They team up. Huh.
Oh, there you go. Another one. Iron Man versus Whiplash. That would be fun.
Hey, look, man. I got the better chance getting Luke Cage versus the Wrecking Ball crew. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying. That's the opportunities. They should take a little bit of risk with some of that stuff. But
Shout out to Cash filling that Thursday night void. Hey man, shout out to Casual, man. I'm not even trying to fill the void. I'm just like, dude, what's it called? I'm already here for 45 minutes. So I got another 22 minutes to just BS around. So it's like, why not? Yeah, man. My bad for the beginning rant, everybody. I didn't have nothing to talk about, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just say some stuff. So just to put that out there. We'll leave it in though. We won't edit it out. Because it's America. Fuck yeah.
So there's a lot of diodes that I would like to see, but I don't think they'll ever do anything.
So I got a question for you, man. You know what? Let's see if we can. You remember this one show, bro?
The one show?
Yeah, do you remember this show right here? Wait, let's see if I can play it.
Put some cash in your life, put some cash in your life. If your cash ain't right, if your cash ain't right, put some cash in your life, put some cash in your life. Cause what's a credit score when you got your cash right? Put some cash in your life, put some cash in your life. If your cash ain't right, if your cash ain't right, put some cash in your life.
Welcome, everybody, boys and girls around the world. Welcome to episode 33 of the Cashing Out Show. Here today we have Mr. Brenton, aka Spider-Man, aka Silver Surfer, aka Banner, aka Tim Drake. No, I'm just playing. What's going on, Brenton?
Not too much. Glad to be here, I guess.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. So we got a question that the people want to ask you, man. The people would like to know for 2023. It's almost over, but going into 2024, do you feel that you finally have collecting figured out? Like, do you have the vision, the plan? The people want to know. Will your wallet be safe? What's going on?
So. I think I have it figured out. The wallet will kind of be safe.
Hey, that's what we like to hear. It's
all. There's some older things that I want to hunt down at my own pace. I don't feel the need to rush out and buy anything.
Okay, so that's actually a good question. Do you like the older stuff more than you like the newer stuff? Like, for example, I want the Sideshow Catwoman. It's going to fill that hole right there. Now, because I know it's in the past, I have no rush to pick it up. Besides, they may make a newer Catwoman that I may like even more. However, my eyes and my heart is on that Catwoman. So what do you have to say when people say newer is better? Or is the old like fine wine?
I don't think newer is always better. Now, I think there's plenty of old stuff out there that's still pretty classic. If you like the old Catwoman more, I would just save and get that up when the time's right.
Okay.
You know what's great about older pieces is that they're always out there, and you don't have to. There's no urgency to get it. You don't have any of the FOMO or the hype because it's been out. You can just work at your own pace to pick something up. You get the money in hand, and then you're like, okay, I can start looking for this.
Now, this next question was brought to you by Bic Pencils. This is a 0.9 mm. Question was also brought to you by Joe.
Before you even get there, 0.9 mm? Like, what kind of generic lead size are you using that's not like the gold standard of like the 0.7? Unacceptable, Bic.
Wait, I bought 3 of these. Like, it's 3-pack with colors. Man, it's like the rainbow, bro. I bought it, man. Whatever, you know what I mean? It's all good. We do have a question coming in here, though. Shout out to the Mount Rushmore. If you guys remember the Mount Rushmore question, shout out to my guy, Piggy. Pudgy. Cash's Mount Rushmore. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shout out to Vane21 who has a question. Ooh. Ask him the Mount Rushmore of Bowens. Dun, dun, dun. Top 4 Bowens.
Number 1, by far, Savage Hulk.
Wow. Really?
Best one there. Look at that. It is like the perfect 70s, 80s Sal Buscema Hulk that no one else can even touch.
Oh, wow.
These newer companies try to get an iconic Hulk, and they can't do it.
Okay. You got 3 more, and I think I know one character that's gonna be up here. But please continue.
Let's see. We'll throw in the Bi Beast, but he's a mini bust. The Bi Beast is a classic.
Okay.
He's a Hulk villain. Not many people know about him, and his ES is kind of low for mini bust Bowens, which is surprising. It was only 500, so it's kind of annoying to find.
Right. 2 more. I'm hoping you say what the people want to hear you say. But please continue.
You know what? I think the Green Goblin.
No.
Maybe the most iconic Green Goblin. If you go and look at that Bowen, perfect. And then,
Come on.
last one.
Come on.
I don't think you're gonna get it. You know what's another great one? The Doc Ock.
Dude. I thought. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna pull this up real quick because this is actually a amazing picture. I'm not sure if this is. I think this is the Bowen one, but let me just pull this up real quick here. It should be.
Do you know on the Bowen Doc Ock, the tentacles are bendable. You can form it any way you want.
Oh,
Look
it
at that
says
Green
Bowen
Goblin.
Designs. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's the Bowen Green Goblin.
Oh, it is.
That one. Yeah, they're both Bowen. They're Hobgoblin and Green Goblin.
Damn, that's amazing. Damn, that dude was putting in work, man.
So they did it like a museum, and then they also did like an action version. So with him like on the glider flying, with about to throw that pumpkin bomb. That's like the action version.
Yeah.
But I don't like that one as much as this museum one. This museum one is definitely on point, though.
Hey, man, I like it. I love it. I always hear Casual, Matt. I've heard you mention it, Buck. I've heard a couple people like really mention these Bowens as kind of like that gold standard. You know, some of the earlier days of collecting and stuff, man.
Did you see this face on this Hulk? This Hulk is huge. It's all one piece.
Wow.
And I don't even think I can get his face in.
Damn.
He's a big Bowen.
That is a big one.
But this face, perfect Hulk. The color is perfect.
Yeah, it is a good shade.
And
yeah,
I like that he's all one piece. So you don't even have to worry about base or anything else.
Is there an edition size for that by chance?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't look at them. It's on the bottom.
Well, what? God damn! Bro.
All right.
What did you just do?
Yeah.
Oh man! Hey, my statue brain said, "Hold me back."
All right, 1681 out of 1900. And what's surprising is this Hulk was actually digitally sculpted.
What's going on, man? What's up, nice guy? What's up, nice guy?
So it's still,
man, dude. You can't do that on camera, man. I was like, golly, dude. I picked up my my 1/7 PVC, I think, Punisher from Diamond Select, and I'm just grabbing it, and I'm just like you
it's
don't
ounces.
think, yeah.
It's like paperweight.
But there's still this detail in it, and you're just like, wow, man. And I do want to go back and get the Diamond Select Electra one. I'm being very slow and selective with them, but they look good, man. And we're talking $40 to like $60 for the gallery line. The Premier line obviously is like $120 and up around there.
Yeah, I didn't find like the Premier line it was worth it, because I didn't like. Really? I got the Spider-Man, and I didn't like the paint job on him. It felt very messy. Like some of the lines weren't colored with the black. Like it felt like that was missing, and there was like, I don't know, it's like you colored outside the lines in some spots. But I'm more impressed with the gallery dioramas that I've seen than I am with that Premiere line. Like for a long time, this local shop to me had the Morbius. And I was like, damn, that's
The Morbius looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good looking one. And so I would have to say this, if you're going like any of the Bowen route,
yeah,
one issue is that not all characters were made in full size. So some you'll only get mini bust offering. So
yeah.
that's my problem with, because I'm gonna get the leader. Because
Okay.
when do you see a leader ever? Like you're never gonna see it licensed, and you don't even see it custom.
Yeah.
But he only comes in mini bust, so I plan on getting that at some point.
I don't think that's bad because I like the Diamond Select Black Panther mini bus more than I like any Black Panther that's been done custom or licensed. So
Did you see the Bone ones?
no.
You
No.
need to look those up, because talk about a nice Black Panther. They
Mhm.
have one with a cape and then one without the cape.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're good looking.
See, I like the prices too, man. I don't feel like I'm spending too much, and yeah, you know,
Well, it's not the end of the world, and, shipping isn't horrible.
shipping isn't horrible, and you could practically throw it, and I don't think it would bother me. Be a little
Yeah.
cringe, but it wouldn't bother me. Let's see. So yeah, man. So that was my little like blast of the past with the Cash and Out show. So I appreciate you entertaining the audience, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Cash and Out show was pretty cool. You know, it was pretty cool. Pretty
was.
dope. Yeah. Do you remember this show? Here's a show people may remember or they may not remember. Only was 4 episodes. Gotta bring it back, man. So hey, my brother, if you out there watching, you gotta hit me up too. I called you yesterday.
I'm ballin' like I'm Jordan, I'm just tryna change the game. Got my whole bitch cutting, everybody know my name. I'm ballin' like I'm Jordan, I'm ballin' like I'm Jordan, I'm ballin' like I'm Jordan, I'm just tryna change the game. I'm ballin' like I'm Jordan, I'm just tryna change the game. Got my whole clique cutting, everybody know my name.
Yeah, bro. I love that show, man. We would just talk about aliens and stuff from the past, and dude, like I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I want like my goal for 2024 YouTube is to come back with a fucking bang. Like, but completely different. Like, I want to have rants on there. I want to have rants, unboxings, review, lives, previews, like man, just everything, man. You know, wait, what? Oh man, go ahead and show it. Hey, I'm just talking, man,
All
bro.
right.
Dude,
No,
y'all don't
no.
understand how tired I am. When I get
That's
tired,
okay.
I ramble, man.
I have to
I-
be a
I
little more
ramble.
careful with this one, because this actually comes in 2 pieces.
I like
So-
this one.
Here, wait, let me see if I can get this out. So, the key is actually like this giant, just a rod.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to actually get in the base. So the base isn't horrible, but like this Hulk.
This
That-
is a Bowen.
Yeah, this is actually sculpted by Randy Bowen. But like
Oh, wow.
the details on the arms and the fist, like this is a pretty awesome one that matches well with like Abomination. I think I was just talking to Steve about that. Like, you pair him up with Abomination. So, let's see
Dude,
if I
that
can
is
get it
really
back in
nice,
here now.
man. This is really nice.
All right. Yeah, these are very cool.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
The I would have to say the base isn't. They're not huge. They don't take up a ton of space. The boxes are tiny. You know, it's fantastic. I'm getting rid of all these like quarter scale boxes. Like my statues are shrinking.
Hey,
But
what else do you have left to sell?
Kingpin and Green Goblin. So XM Kingpin, Sideshow Green Goblin.
Nice,
So.
nice. 2 things left. So if anybody wants those,
the rest are kind of spoken for already. So I'm just giving people time with the holidays and everything.
Yeah.
But
nice, man.
Your vision's right. Like the colors they used on the Hulks are like spot on. Like, go open an old comic. Like, didn't you have the Masterworks?
Dude, I have like 30 of them now.
And the Hulk ones, like, those color match well to what you would see in those books.
Yeah. Damn, that's nice.
You're not gonna have that style yet. You're probably gonna get like Marie Severin.
Yeah.
So think about that. Like, okay, the Incredible Hulk ran 6 issues. They didn't know what to do with them. Then they threw him in a team book forever. And part of that was, from what I've heard this before, I don't know how true the story is, but they were being published under like DC or using like DC's printing house.
Yeah.
And they're only allowed so many titles a month. So that's why they combined a lot of books. So when you get all those like Tales to Astonish, or, you know, you get like Iron Man and someone else in a book together.
Mm-hmm.
That was why it was the way it was.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
And then Incredible Hulk comes back with issue 102. And you get people like a female comic book artist, something that was pretty rare for the time.
Cool. I think Hulk. I'm not sure why Abomination hasn't really been made more, because people seem to love, like, if you go on the what is it, the DC side, you got what would be the DC version of Abomination? Would it be Devastator? Maybe.
No, I would think more of maybe Doomsday fits that.
Doomsday. Okay. For sure, man. But it's like, why? Like, people love those Doomsday statues. You know?
Yeah.
So Abomination should get a little bit of love.
You would think so. I mean, Sideshow, did a Comic-Cat?
Hey, man, this is my Gotham room. It's small, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? Can only fit like 14 in here. I say only 14, like that's like 0, but I like it, man. You can't see like this part or this part. You can just basically see like that. But like, my view in front of me is amazing. Did Daniel Bell do the Bane? I think he did do the Bane. I got Daniel Bell's Bane. I got Daniel Bell's Joker. I got Richard Luong's Bane and Batman art print. Then I got Alex something. I can't remember the last name. Batman versus Joker. It's amazing. I got another art print that's coming in like 2 months right there. I got a plant. It's amazing. And then I have this on my desk. This book here, I strongly suggest people give it a check out, man. Like, check this book out. I think this book is really, really cool. So,
can we answer
crazy stories in there by chance?
Figure Kong's question here? So, from interviews I've seen with Stan Lee, the gray they couldn't get consistent from the printers. So it was just a decision to get the color more consistent. He's just like, just make it green. And that was all the thought he actually put into it. But, you know, Stan was great with, like, you know, kind of just being a salesman to a degree.
Yeah. Shout out Stan Lee, man. Look at all that space cash. You could get another 50 statues in there. I have a crowbar. Oh, man. Dude, right behind this wall is the man cave. So, it's more than enough space out there. This room, I just kind of want to keep very nostalgic, man. Like I said, every time I come in here, I think about being in my aunt's living room floor, watching the Batman animated series, and watching... Which one was it? Batman Forever? Is that the one with Jim Carrey?
Kilmer. Yeah, that was Batman Forever.
Yeah, like I remember watching that in the animated series, and whenever I come in here with the robes, like it just reminds me of being a kid. So I love it, man. I gotta hang up the rest of my art prints. You know, I gotta get my... Dude, I can't wait to talk about it. Danny was like, come on Collective Minds and share your art once everything is done. I'm like, hey man, once I get everything back, you guys just let me know, and I definitely will do it, man. Freaking Chris Barton and the guys. Got my first like commission. I'll talk about that later on the show. Honestly, dude, I love art, so okay, I was gonna bullshit my way. I was gonna give like a political. Yes, what are you talking about? This is political.
Sounds expensive. You know, yeah. I was looking at that.
And it ain't even framed.
I was looking at that art print, the Hulk one, the big one by Cale New.
Yeah.
But like, I think I was talking to Cece about this because I was like, if I buy it unframed and it's 28 by 13, I was like, is that something I can even find in a store to frame that, or am I stuck going custom frame?
Oh yeah.
And then am I better off just jumping on the wait list for the framed one and then not having to worry about it and hoping that converts?
What'd she say?
Well, I think she actually found one that was like 30 by 16 or something.
Okay.
And she said if you cut down the matting a little bit, that would work for that print.
How do you feel about doing that, though? Do you feel you wouldn't want to cut the mat, or yeah, I wouldn't want to myself?
That seems like it'd be tricky because it'd be easy to screw up, I think.
Yeah.
So I haven't decided necessarily what I want to do yet with that.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Would be cool if you put a decal on that white space above you that says Gotham. Hey man, if I knew how to do a decal, or I knew anybody who knew how to do it, I would definitely do it. I'm pretty sure Vision knows how to do it. So Vision, if this is something you could do for me, dude, I'd pay for shipping. I'd pay for your labor. I'd pay for your time if you knew how to do it, man. I definitely would appreciate it if it could say Gotham, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of bats on each side. Come on, Vision. Come on, Vision. You are the guy who can do this. Room tour coming soon, Cash. I'm not exactly for sure, man. I'll give you guys another room tour out there in the man cave, is just to show, like, update what I've done. And here I'll do a room tour sometime in 2024. We'll see though, man. Something will be coming, man. Like I said, I definitely want to get back to just doing a little bit more content, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Appreciate that. Law of Collectibles, is that damn, what's his name? Noob Cybot? I think so.
Oh look, see, Vision said send him your idea.
Hold on now. Figure Kong. What was the idea? You said a white decal. Or no, you said a decal. Huh. Yeah, Figure Kong, you gotta help me out, man. Vision might be able to put this together. Hey, and again, Vision, it will be no rush. No rush. I mean, whenever you're bored, one bat, two bat. Oh god, here we go.
You know what? You just need a bat signal to shine up there.
Ooh, yeah. You just need a bat signal, that's all, man.
Yeah, just shine the bat signal up there behind you.
This is actually a good question. I already know the answer, but this is actually a good question.
Yeah,
Because
I want to say
Hawks.
Mojo. It's gone. It's sold. So.
Was that a tough one to let go?
No, I don't think so. It was tough to let go. I think it's a great statue, but I just had other ideas, and I think with the cost of that statue, it could help fund some other things.
That's A for Atlanta Braves. No, I feel you, man. Dang, had a chance to get one for 1,900. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good deal. It'd be worth it, but you know, I think more as longer I stay in the hobby and everything, the less I like XM stuff.
Okay. That'll be like our second to last topic. I gotta get out of here pretty soon. Literally, I got 10 minutes and I had to dip. I don't want to say XM specifically, or any studio specifically. Okay, freak it. I'll say XM. Even though it contradicts me because I want their XM symbiote Spider-Man. I don't feel like there's a studio that I actually have a preference towards anymore, just to be honest. I feel like every studio gives me a little bit of what I need. Like Prime 1 for me, Prime 1 for me is basically Predator. That's what Prime 1 is for me, Predators. When I think about PCS, their horror line is all that they have to offer for me. For me. When I think about Tweeterhead, all that I'm looking at with Tweeterhead is Masters of the Universe. That's it. When I think about Sideshow, mostly DC. Mostly DC. Oh, Tweeterhead, by the way, also DC because Two-Face, Harley Quinn. So I digress. But so I feel like every studio is giving me a little bit of something that I want to finish this this craziness. But I don't think I'm going to end up with a lot of XM in the collection. Like when it's all said and done, I'm thinking I'm going to have XM Doc Ock, XM, Doc Ock, Kingpin, Green Goblin, Rhino, Electro, and Symbiote Spider-Man. It's going to be 6, which still is a hefty number, yes. But compared to where I started, I'm just not going to have a bunch of XM. Like in the beginning, man, I would say like you would think at least a third of the collection would have been XM, at least a third. But now, you know, I'd say 25% maybe. It's definitely dwindled down a little bit for sure.
And I think a lot of it depends on kind of your personal preferences, like what you figure out you want as a collector. So one of the issues that I have personally with XM when it comes to that is that they'll take a comic character and they'll make that character, but then they have to go and change things for the sake of changing them to like add the XM artistic style to them for whatever reason. So, and they've done that even, like, look at the Doc Ock, like that costume still isn't right, but it's whatever. Yeah. And then I think part of it, you know, am I just being picky, or Is it just better to have cool than accurate?
Okay, when I get my sideshow pieces, I never really question what I receive for the most part. Um, Even what I've gotten from Tweeterhead to this point, I haven't questioned. And I feel like with XM, sometimes I do question like the more flat paint, or sometimes I'll question. Um, I feel like the only thing comic that I may get sometimes from XM is the character's name that's being done. Like I know it's the Doc Ock, you know what I mean? But it's like,
Do you feel
or
like
or they'll be like, here's a portrait that has the you know the goggles or whatever, you know,
do you
old
feel
school
like they
stuff.
mute their colors? Like I know how Buck talks a lot about like that black wash that they'll do a lot of things in.
Definitely, definitely.
And I
Um,
and
a
that's kind
lot,
of why.
lot, a lot of the suits are definitely modern. Like the clothes are definitely modern.
Like they just make changes to make changes that I don't know, do they always make sense. So like, even looking at Electro, and I feel like their Spider-Man line gets a lot of attention, and I think part of that reason is because they're the only one that's done a lot of the characters. Like when it's the only
Exactly, it's the only
shop in
option.
town, like
Yeah,
I guess you have to go that route, but some of them feel dated.
yeah.
Maybe that Craven.
Trash, by the way.
So Electro has like those, like the inside of his thighs have that weird black like material for
Oh
whatever
my.
reason.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. I don't necessarily know where they're pulling things from, or if that's more of just their own thing.
yeah.
But I look at the companies and, someone like Sideshow, and I feel like they get closer to what I want at a better price point. And me personally, I prefer a more simplistic thing. I guess more simplistic statue where it's not a billion pieces.
Yep, I agree.
I'm
100%.
I'm fine with a base, a character, and like their portrait. Like I'm good with that.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel. Like when I look at Bane, like in this Gotham room, Bane is my favorite statue in here. It's I don't know, it's simple. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Um, Colors pop to me. It's perfect sculpt design. I mean, and again, I'm not a person who it doesn't take a lot to make me happy either, like to make me content. I don't ask for much. This is gonna definitely be a unpopular opinion what I'm about to say, but I know we're paying money, but I don't expect 100%. Only reason why I say that is because I understand that it's human beings that are making this, and I understand that there is going to be flaws in the sense of um, maybe the human brain didn't think of doing this elaborate design. And again, you got to understand, like they're not going to take all the fan feedback, even though we are the core base of customers. So therefore, they don't give a shit how we feel because somebody else is going to buy it. Just being honest. That's why, like, when people go on like streams and like, oh, they should do this, do that. It's like, yeah, they should,
But they're not going to.
they're not going to. They don't care because the next person will buy it. Or there's people out there that's like me, that's like, yeah,
So,
Joker's fine. I'm gonna just buy it, like, and not care. Um, so it just depends, man. I love what Sideshow does. Like when I first seen their Ghost Rider, for me, instantly, this is exactly like the Silver Surfer. Half board. I don't need a full board. I don't need a full bike. That was perfect. Everybody else, oh, it's not the XM Ghost Rider. There's no full bike. This and this and this. Now, I know that I once said, and Dwayne is in the chat. Shout out Dwayne. I was like, why does everybody care about certain stuff if they're not going to buy it? I'll contest. I'll agree. Even if you're not going to buy something, yes, you should still have your opinion. Yes, you should still be able to give your thoughts and feedback. Hopefully, the company hears it. Hopefully, it'll help other people make their purchases, etc., etc. However, I do still feel, unless something is so egregious, if I'm not buying it, I'm just not, or if I'm not buying it and I'm not interested, I just don't have a stake in it to care enough, if that makes sense. Hence the reason why those segments that I used to do, cash out, or I don't know. The reason why I only did them on certain pieces, because those were only the pieces I was interested in. So if I'm not interested in it, I don't really have a stake to actually make a YouTube video about it. Like, if you're making a YouTube video, not everything you give a damn about, dude. Like, that's why it's like, if you're a how can I do this politically? If you are a
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go down this path, but
no, it's all good. If
maybe
you
we can
are
just avoid
a if you are a Green Lantern statue collector, then there is no way that you are going to care about Joker, basically.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds
I
stupid.
get what
I
you're
think
saying.
it
No,
sounds stupid.
I
It's
get
like
what
your
you're
heart
saying.
isn't there, man. Your heart.
Yeah, you can have thoughts, but yeah, I get it. So one thing about Sideshow, though, I really appreciate is I do think, to a degree, they take into consideration space. Like, one thing is, I don't need a statue that's like 30 inches deep,
Right.
27 inches wide. Like, that's it. Just I don't like it. I feel like then I limit my space. I get more cluttered, and I don't like clutter.
I don't like clutter either. I really, really don't. Yeah. I'll definitely hit you up, Vision. We'll figure something out, man. Having an opinion about a piece is great, but wanting to have something change that you would never buy is pointless. Oh man, that's funny, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's why argue for it, I guess,
Yeah.
I did see, like, I've asked people about this with that Spider-Man transformation that XM did.
Ooh, okay. I'm listening.
And I keep hearing that they were going to fix and put the white spider logo on Spider-Man, like the bottom part of it, so it matches the top symbiote that is joining him, I guess. But
What?
when they had it at, was it the Singapore Comic-Con? And they had transformation there,
Yeah.
it didn't have that part added.
Yeah. That's confirmed they are doing that.
That's what I've heard that multiple times, and so I went and I looked at Spec's website, and in the promotional pictures there, it's there. But I thought it was so weird that it was there, and then the piece that they were showing, which has been months since they even showed this, that they didn't have an updated version to share at that show.
Wait. Let me just look at this real quick. So what am I looking for? Just the symbiote Spider-Man?
Yeah, go look at Spider-Man Transformation, and you'll see the white spider. They're supposed to be the bottom part of the white spider logo
Right.
on Spider-Man's body, and then the rest of it on the Venom part. See where it's down there on Spider-Man?
Right.
Now, when they showed this, originally that wasn't there. So the change was that they were adding this. Now, when they showed this statue at the Comic-Con, which is just like a week or two ago,
Right.
it still wasn't there on the statue that they had displayed.
Okay, I follow you. Yeah.
And I didn't understand, where I've had multiple people are like, yeah, they confirmed that they're changing that. But then I was like, It's been a while. They didn't paint that on for their display.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a
So I thought
crazy
that was
one.
weird.
I know you're not going down that collection path, but is that even a piece you would even consider or you would recommend?
You know what? I think it was
It's
Red
handled.
Titan.
Shout out chat. Go ahead.
I think I was listening to Rad Titan, and they brought up a good point, which maybe necessarily we didn't think about, but with like the broken bell as part of the base, it's more he's not trying to get the symbiote off of him, but the symbiote is actually joining him. And I think when I thought about it from that point, I enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if the bell's broken, he doesn't have sound to hurt the symbiote, so there's nothing he can do. So it's like it's just joining him.
I was never really interested in the piece. I thought it was pretty cool, but I was never really interested in the piece. And then once I switched shelving and I knew I couldn't fit it, I was really just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like, okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
Now on to the next phase of decision making. Would I ever want to pay that price? Because what is it, like 1,500?
Let's, yeah.
Plus shipping?
Plus shipping, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's annoying. I'm kind of annoyed with like giant ass boxes.
Damn. That's crazy.
Like I haven't shipped the Hulk transformation box. It's just sitting here. And that box itself, so it's a massive box. It weighs like 90 pounds for that box. And boxed up on top of it, I have like XM Kingpin, Iron Studios Daredevil, and the Scarlet Witch from Sideshow. All those boxes fit on top of the Hulk box.
Wow. That is insane.
So I already know, I'm like, you know, this thing is so huge. Like when your box is like 3.5 feet long and then weighs like almost 100 pounds, there's no way you're carrying this anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's such a bear. I have a hand cart that I'm gonna have to use to like haul it to UPS. And
yeah, that's
frustrating.
So last question for the night, man. What's the worst thing about selling to you? Is it the start? Like when I say the start, I mean the, oh crap, should I sell this? Should I not sell it? Or oh crap, I really need to sell it because to pay the car or something. Or dang, I want to take this money to get this other thing. Like where for you is it the most annoying?
I think for me, what I've experienced so far is the anxiety of once you drop it off with the shipper. Like, I am always checking then the tracking on UPS
to make sure it didn't get lost or broken.
Well, just seeing where it's going, and then till I get the confirmation from the buyer that they've opened it and checked everything and it's okay, I feel like that's probably the most stressful thing, that it just not knowing if it made it there okay in one piece, nothing's broken, and I won't have any issues. Well, that's okay. Another work call. Oh, hey, Eddie.
You too.
Yep. Bye. Hey, brother. No, yeah. I heard you though.
Doesn't that stress you out though? Like when you're waiting for it to be like, man, I don't want something to be wrong with it, and then we're gonna have to
Yeah.
try and resolve it. And
Yeah. What's going on, money? Definitely let us know if Aquaman 2, if you like it or not. Yeah, that's Eddie from May Media, man. Uh, for me, dude, that only bothers me when I sell through eBay. When I sell through eBay, it's just a different feel. Because just to be honest, if I sell with anybody else, and let's just say something does arrive broken, for the most part, people are like, okay, that's cash to Gemini. So they're gonna take my word that it wasn't broken, and we can resolve something. Whether it's, hey, I know a person who can fix that for you, or
Yeah.
hey, can I take $100 off, or whatever it may be. Or they'll just say, hey, it's not too bad. I think I can glue it, or I can figure something out. So I have that luxury of just the people for the most part know you to where who I've sold with, to where I haven't had to deal with that. But I've had to deal with stuff on eBay where it's like, I sold a guy a framed art print, and he swore up and down, oh, it broke, the glass shattered, this happened, that happened. And I'm just like, dude, I'm an art print guy. I have never had an art print break. I know how to package these things. I even packaged something so well without the styrofoam. Shout out Mark, man. Mark talked me through how to wrap it up and everything. It arrived unscathed. No styrofoam, no nothing. Like, so that is the worst part for me, is selling through eBay anything, because they can lie, and eBay is just gonna take their, eBay is just gonna take it. You know what I mean? See,
Yeah.
Dennis Press, perfect example. Brenton, you sold me Doctor Strange, and it went smooth. Perfect example.
Yeah, no, and I didn't no one taught me this. The only thing I did pick up, so I picked up one thing from Jerry, but
Yeah.
like when I finally get like paid and make a deal with somebody, well, while I'm boxing it up, I take a picture of every single piece of the statue, and then I take a picture of it in the slots in the styrofoam to show that it's packed securely.
Yeah.
And then I take a picture of how I tape the box and going around the seam. That's
Oh, yeah.
and then also going around the width at the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
And that was what I picked up from Jerry,
Yeah.
is that he had mentioned that people will tape the seam, but they don't remember to tape the width all the way around for the top and the bottom, which will help keep the styrofoam in place.
Yeah.
And then I even go and I take a picture of like the art box, and then I take a picture of the art box in the shipper, and then like even that piece of extra cardboard that comes on top,
Yep.
if I have it,
Yep.
just to show everybody that when I'm sending it away, this is what it looks like as I packed it up for you.
Right. I'm sending it to you as if you're getting it brand new from Sideshow, for example.
Yeah, you can see that every
Yeah.
single piece was packed. There was nothing wrong with any of it.
Yeah.
This is kind of what you're getting. So if you,
Yeah.
I guess, try and argue to a degree, I may have proof of pictures, be like, this is how I sent it.
See, something like that happened a couple weeks ago, like maybe a month and a half ago. It was Sideshow's Gambit. Somebody tried to lie and say that it arrived broken, and the toothpick on the exclusive was messed up, and this and that. And so Buck was like, dude, make him show you a picture of the base with the edition size number on it. And I'm like, hey, if you can show me this picture of this base, I'll figure something out so we can resolve this issue. He would not show the picture of the base to verify, hey, the issue, that's on the base is the same exact base. So I think he was trying to do a base swap, essentially.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't trust eBay. Like, I try really hard to sell to people that I know.
Exactly.
Like, that's where, like, I start off with. Because it's like, there's too many things that can go wrong. That people may try and take advantage of something to a degree,
Yeah.
and it has me a little bit wary of things. So I really try and hit up people I know first to see if they're interested, and then even then, when I hit strangers hit me up, I've asked for references on them. And, you know, as long as I get like a good word, or I'll be like, hey, you know, I see you're friends with so and so. Like, can you tell me, like, if they have mutual friends on Facebook and I hit them up? Because I know a lot of people kind of vet their Facebook a little more.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know certain ones do. So if I do see that they're friends with them, I'm like, they should have had some interaction with them. I know they don't accept so many random people.
Yeah.
And that's usually how I judge off of it. But I only sold to one, I think, really random person that I didn't have any references on. And it went okay.
That's good. That's good.
So,
yeah, that's real good, man. Let's see here. Trying to think. I'm definitely over the time, but
yeah, I got to get running here too.
oh, dude, you got to get going too. Well, here, we'll end this with a non statue related question. If obviously the perfect scenario would be the Baltimore Ravens winning the Super Bowl for me.
All right.
Yours, obviously, the Eagles. And I'm a huge Jalen Hurts fan, by the way. So on the NFC, that's who I'm going for is the Eagles. How far do you realistically see this year's team going, the Philadelphia Eagles?
You know, at this point, I would think that if they make the playoffs, they're probably going to maybe win one game, if that. And, you know, I hate the poaching aspect of the NFL.
Poaching?
It's like, yeah, because, you know, as soon as you have success and do anything, you immediately lose things. So I think, you know, like, okay, last year went to the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden you lose your offensive defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And then you have to find people to fill these slots that were there for 2 years, and everybody was working together that way. And now new guys come in, and, you know, you don't know anything necessarily about some of these new guys that are trying out. And, you know, it's very disruptive, and that's just the life of the NFL. You know, the more success you have, it also seems like you lose pieces, maybe even more so than when you lose.
Yeah. When you lose or you're like kind of mediocre or stagnant.
Yeah. No one's picking your coaches. No one's like, you know, that's the frustrating part. So I don't know how much this year's team is coaching schemes. You know, I feel like the Ravens have been pretty consistent amongst their coaching staff for a few years now.
Yeah, for the most part, you know, Greg Roman, Jim Harbaugh, a couple other people come and go. For the most part, you know, it's a pretty solid core, but we'll see, man. I don't know if the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl. I would say, honestly, a success for me is seeing Lamar Jackson in the conference championship game, win or lose. For me, I'd be cool with that this year. I'd be cool with that, man. But I want to say thank you to everybody who came, man, who showed up. It was just me talking. Like I said, I was supposed to go on with Casual over his channel. He ended up being underneath the weather. So I just decided to come on for a couple minutes while I was free. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. Thank you, Brenton, for coming on. Again, the beginning, I was just ranting, just talking. So that'll be funny to see people's comments on that one. But that's everything I got, man. Any last words, Brenton?
Nope. No, and just enjoy the hobby. Have fun.
Definitely enjoy the hobby and have fun. And I don't have any outro. So yeah, we'll just end it at that, man. Again, thank you guys and have a good one. Oh, I see John here. So you guys can check out the Everyday Collector. You guys can check out
reactables to get to. So.
Oh, you do? You're doing that right now? Oh shit! Bye guys. Peace out. Let's
See ya.
Everyday Collector.